someone was to ask you for a list of iconic hot hatchbacks, the chances are you'd think of the original Golf GTI, Ford Focus RS, or even the Honda Civic Type R. Hyundai has precisely no history or heritage in building fast family cars, but by hiring ex-BMW M boss Albert Biermann, it reckons its first crack at the whip, the i30N, has exactly what it takes to tackle the big boys.
Hyundai's first hot hatch was born on the track and has notched up thousands of miles testing at the Nürburgring. The brand says its new performance car has been created for maximum enjoyment on the road, giving that race car feeling in everyday life. Priced from just $24,995, the i30N dramatically undercuts rivals like the Golf GTI and Civic Type R, despite coming loaded with standard kit. It builds on the standard car's stylish but conservative design, with flared arches, big wheels, an aggressive body kit and red detailing. All the aero is functional too, from the spoilers to the diffuser, as well as the out-of-sight underbody cladding.
Whereas the most powerful i30 to date has been a 1.4 litre turbo, the i30N gets a choice of 2 litre turbocharged engines. The most powerful car gets 271 brake horsepower, that's the car we're driving here, but there's an entry-level model with 247 brake horsepower. Both cars developed 378 Nm of torque on overboost, and there's even an N-Grin button.
Drivers can switch through Eco, Normal, Sport, N and N Custom drive modes. The various settings toggle through engine, suspension, differential, exhaust and steering modes, with Hyundai claiming over 1900 different combinations. Inside you'll find specially designed electric sports seats, subtly revised dials and sporty details. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available via the central touchscreen, and every car comes with Hyundai's 5-year unlimited mileage warranty.
The i30N is one of the most manageable yet highly entertaining hot hatches on sale. You can forget the fact that Hyundai is new to this part of the market, because this really is one of the most complete hot hatches on sale. The steering is sweet, the chassis is stiff but not too firm, and yet we are on some of Italy's most broken roads. And do you know what? The powertrain, it just pulls. It's really quite quick.
The performance pack car we're driving here adds even more equipment to the standard car's tally. All cars get electronically adjustable dampers, specifically developed Michelin or Pirelli P0 tyres and a trick rev matching system. The car we're driving has bigger brakes and an active exhaust. The sharp steering goes from lock to lock in just 2.2 turns, and the diff can be adjusted via those complex infotainment menus.
But it's its balance of abilities that Biermann is so proud of. You can take the kids to school 1 minute, and when you're back on your own, the car is really entertaining to drive. We spent some time on track in the i30N earlier, and the way the diff just pulls you out of corners, and it grips and grips and grips, it's really impressive. The brakes are strong, and you know what? When you're going for it, it even sounds pretty good. The thing that struck me though is how different it is to the standard car. If you look at a Civic and a Civic Type R, you kind of know that the Type R is going to be a good car to drive. It's got a short, snappy gearbox, a good chassis, and a responsive powertrain, but this thing is worlds apart from the standard car. It's really good.
The standard i30N will do 0 to 62 in 6.4 seconds, while the faster performance pack car completes the same dash 0.3 faster in 6.1 seconds. Both cars will do 155 miles an hour flat out, while also returning nearly 40 miles to the gallon. That handy extra torque on overboost lasts for up to 18 seconds and helps the N accelerate from 50 to 75 in as little as 5.6 seconds, resulting in lightning fast motorway slip road sprints.
It's even quite pleasant around town. Yes, it's got a firm edge, but it's not unbearable, and the way they exhaust just pops and crackles in the background. It's quite good fun. There are a few areas for improvement though. The seats, while they look hugely supportive, don't always hold you in exactly the right position, leaving you moving around in the seat during tight cornering. And the gearbox, its really tight linkage means it's kind of tricky to find second without really pushing it in.
One of the huge benefits of hot hatch ownership, however, is that you needn't sacrifice practicality in pursuit of performance. The i30N gets the same 395 litre boot, and if you remove the strut brace in the load bay, it'll carry the same bulky loads as the normal car. Space in the back is fine too, and there are cubby holes for all your odds and ends.
The i30M might not be the fastest hot hatch on sale, but that doesn't stop it being an incredibly well-rounded car. The way it stops, steers, accelerates, and handles is quite frankly astounding, and if this is a sign of things to come, Audi, BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen, Honda, you name it, they've all got something serious to worry about.
For a front-wheel drive hot hatch drag race between the Volkswagen Golf GTI Club Sport S and previous generation Civic Type R, click the window on the left. Or, for a four-wheel drive showdown between the Focus RS and Golf R, click the window on the right. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for all the latest videos.